everybody, Corey GMI Guitar, and we're back for some stoner rock, sort of doomish sort of stuff. And it's got a 12-bar blues theme to it, which just means we're going to be modulating between an E, an A, and then we're going to finish off with B, A, and E. The basic 12-bar blues progression, you might have heard something like this. But in this case, we're going to mellow out a bit with it, and we're going to hit our low E string. We are in B standard, but we'll just refer to it as E as if we were in standard. That's fine. And what we're going to do then is we're going to use some power chord shapes just to drone with that E. And notice that my middle and my third finger are going to be the thing that articulates those two strings. So notice there that middle is underneath the 5th string, the third's underneath the 4th string. Hit the E, hit the D power chord, and then slur in by plucking it again, and then quickly sliding over to the E, or 7th position. And then what I'll do is slur up from the E to the G, or 7th to 10th position. So I'll pluck the 7th, slur to the 10th position, slide back to 7th position, and then re-pluck. So these are what I would refer to as herbs and spices, and so they're the things, the little things often, that just make it sound more human and dynamic. And from this point, we're just going to modulate that idea onto the next set of strings. So we'll be using the A string for our drone note. Our power chords are going to be on the 4th and the 3rd string. Basically the same idea, just moved onto that next set of strings. Although I did vary it up a little bit, and I'll note this down the performance transcription, so you'll have maybe a situation where you use the 7th position, quickly sliding to the 8th back, and then the 5th position. So let's have a listen to that. In fact, I actually go back to the 7th position. It's a little bit tricky to do that, and you only want to pluck the first time. Slide, 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 slide. It's tricky because you've got to kind of stop in between when you're sliding, so in order to get the rhythm right. Well worth investing some practice time in though. And you can do that on the other set too. That gives it a Phrygian sort of sound because we're going to use the E to the F position, or 7th to 8th, so that's the minor 2nd. If you find it a bit tricky, you can always go to the one-note approach. And that works out pretty well, just to get used to it, and then you can move on to the next challenge. And so to finish with, the general idea is we want to go to the B power chord. I also use, or you can use both strings, the B and the E string. Then an open a power chord. Just here is where I do like the A Phrygian type of sound. See, so I'm strumming on plucking, hammering on, pulling, and I think hammering again. Let me check. I might pluck it again. Either way it works. Yeah, we could hammer on from nowhere, and that works pretty well. So all up, the other thing you want to keep an ear out for is the dynamics. So you don't want to play too heavy, except at the end. That's where I kind of hit it a bit harder. But apart from that, you're really going for a mellow type of sound. It's the sort of thing you'd hear at the beginning of a tune, and then it sort of builds into this hypnotic, repetitive groove. So just some basic dynamics there, and you're on your way basically. So check out those techniques and practice them. Let me know in the comments how you went and if they've helped you at all, and I'll see you soon for the next lesson. So until then, bye for now.